Hello, first grade friends. This is Mrs. Weber, and I am so excited to get to share something new in math. Over the next 2 weeks, we're going to talk about something called a fraction. You say fraction? Very good. So we use fractions when we want to split things. So for example, we can use a fraction if we wanted to split this piece of paper or this candy bar with a friend or a group of friends. So fractions are all about having equal shares or equal parts, and that's what we're going to talk about today. Let me share something with you. Here we go. Let's read this question together. It says, what is a fraction? Very good. So we're going to answer this question over the next 2 weeks. What is a fraction? I'm going to start by sharing a video with you. It's going to help explain what fractions are. Split my screen.
Wait, stop. You're supposed to share with the whole class. Moby, that's not fair. Everyone is supposed to get equal parts of the sandwich. What is a fraction? A fraction tells you the number of parts out of a whole. Not that kind of whole, Moby. Something is whole when it has all of its parts. I love muffins. This whole muffin has 2 equal parts. In a fraction, the number of parts goes under a line. There are 2 parts. You took 1 part of the muffin, and that number goes on top. So this fraction shows you took 1 out of 2 parts. You can also write this as 1/2. What is a half? When you split something in half, you make 2 equal parts. Right, Moby, there are 2 halves in a whole. Half for you and half for me. There are 2 equal pieces, and we each get 1 piece. Sometimes I see a half moon at night. And everyone loves a half day of school. What is a third? We can share this cake between you, me, and Grandpop. We can cut the cake into thirds. That means we divide it into 3 equal pieces. We each get 1 slice. So Grandpop gets 1 out of 3 slices. We each get 1/3 of the whole cake. There are 3 of us, but only 1 is a robot. So 1 out of 3 of us is a robot. What is a 4th? I love apple pie, and this pie has 4 equal slices. You took 1 slice. So you took 1 out of 4 slices, or 1/4 of the slices. 1/4 is also called 1/4. Exactly, Moby. There are 4 quarters in a dollar. So 1/4 is 1/4 of a dollar. I can divide a lot of things into fourths, like a piece of paper, a cup of water, an inch, or an hour. I think all this sugar is making us sick, Moby. We better cut up the sandwich so everyone can get an equal piece. It's okay, Moby. I've got a slice saved right here. Wait, you're supposed to give me half. I guess you can keep mine.
Oh, that silly Moby. All right, so as you can see in the video with Annie and Moby, one of the very, very important things about a fraction is that you have equal parts or equal shares. So that's what we're going to talk about today. I'm going to go ahead and split my screen again, share with you. All righty, so what is a fraction? So today we're going to learn how to divide a shape into equal parts. For the parts to be equal, we need to make sure they are the same size. And we talked a lot about this when we talked about shapes earlier in the year too. So here's this piece of pizza. Let's pretend two friends want to share this pizza. If we cut it right down the middle, then both friends get equal parts. So you can see the line, and there we go. Both friends get equal parts, fair shares. When we cut the pizza into two parts, we can say we cut the pizza in halves. And halves is something that Mrs. Kronheiser is going to talk to you about in a couple of days for her lesson. So be looking for that. 4 equal parts. Let's pretend 4 friends want to share this pizza. We want to make sure that each friend gets the same size piece. See the lines? When we cut the pizza into 4 parts, we say we cut the pizza into fourths or quarters. And Mrs. Reister is going to talk to you more about that next week. So let's look at some shapes. We're going to decide whether or not these shapes are divided into equal parts. So let's play a game with me. If you think that the shape is divided into equal parts, give me a thumbs up. That's a yes. If you think, no, that shape is not divided into equal parts, give me a thumbs down. So take a look at this circle. Is it the circle divided into equal parts? Yes or no? What do you think? Yes, your thumb should have been up. These are 2 equal parts. Let's take a look at that square. What do you think about the square? Is that square divided into equal parts? Yes or no? No, that square is not divided into equal parts. You can see this part is much bigger than this part. So that could not be used for a fraction. Take a look at that rectangle. That rectangle is divided into 4 parts, but are they equal? Yes or no? No, they're definitely not equal. Look at this teeny little part compared to this big part. That could not be used for a fraction. What about this diamond or rhombus, as we call it in first grade? That divided into 2 equal parts? What do you think? Yes, it is. They are the exact same. Now this triangle is a little trickier. Is the triangle divided into equal parts? We can't make a guess. Even though this looks very similar to this, are they exactly equal? Yes or no? The answer is no. Even though they look like they could be similar, they're not the exact same. So we cannot use that as a fraction. About the hexagon. See how it's divided right down the middle of this side and this side? So it's a yes. That is definitely divided into equal parts. Now the trapezoid's a little harder. Remember, a trapezoid gets bigger as you go down the side. So do you think dividing it here would make it equal? Yes or no? It's not, because you can see here, these sides are going to be smaller than these. So they're not equal. All right, so remember, in order to make a fraction, you must have equal parts. So let's look again at our question. What is a fraction? Read that with me. What is a fraction? You can see the first part is that you have to have equal parts or fair shares. So here's an example that could be a fraction, but this definitely could not be a fraction. All right, well, I hope that you've enjoyed this time as much as I have, okay? And make sure that over the next 2 weeks, you really pay close attention to your math videos so that we can learn all about fractions. All right, goodbye.